Whenever she disobeyed her stepmother, she would be locked in a small dark room. This abuse lasted for a full 12 years, until the appearance of Yoon Jail put an end to it all.
찾았네. 끝났다. 숨바꼭질. 12년 만에.
After the stepmother's abuse was exposed, she tried to justify herself.
감당 못할 고집이었어요. 나갈 구멍도 없이 쫓으면 쥐도 고양이를 무는 법이니까.
내 딸이 쥐새끼입니까?
But who would have thought that the 12 years of suffering endured by Cheolma was actually caused by her own father? Born deaf and mute, Cheolma was cruelly abandoned by her mother at the age of 6. Soon after, her father brought in the current stepmother, and from that moment on, Cheolma's life descended into darkness. The vicious stepmother forced Cheolma to speak. Whenever Cheolma refused to obey, she would be mercilessly locked in the dark attic. No matter how she struggled or resisted, it was useless. There was only endless darkness and despair. Even if she told her father about it, she would still be locked up by the stepmother. By a chance, Cheolma, out of fear, cried out "Dad" in a moment of terror. This instantly filled her father with hope, making him mistakenly believe that the stepmother was doing a good job of teaching her. When he saw his daughter being taken away ruthlessly, his instinct was to protect her, but he was stopped by the stepmother. In order to make Cheolma speak, the father chose to turn a blind eye. Thus, Cheolma lived under this so-called education for 12 years, until the arrival of Yoon Jail, who had traveled through time, brought changes to the situation. In an accidental brush past each other, Yoon Jail immediately recognized his mother, Cheolma, in her youth. At that time, she was being bullied by her stepsister. Noticing that Cheolma had a keychain in her clothes, the stepsister tried to take it for herself. Everyone thought Cheolma would remain silent as usual, but instead, she grabbed the stepsister's hair, and a fight broke out between them. When the stepmother showed up, the stepsister lied, claiming that Cheolma had stolen her keychain. Crying and pouring out her grievances, without asking for the truth, the stepmother snatched the keychain from Cheolma's hand. When she saw Cheolma resist, the stepmother began to threaten her, saying that she would be locked in the small dark room if she continued to make trouble. In response, the resisting Cheolma bit the stepmother. Seeing Cheolma's unyielding attitude, the stepmother raised her hand to hit her again. At that very moment, Yoon Jail suddenly appeared and stopped the stepmother.